All right, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute. So I just hit, what were they called? Colvin and Blake as winter high peaks. Blake I needed just in general, but to get to Blake, you have to head over Colvin, and it's a long day. It took about 10 hours round trip. It was about 19 and a half miles, and with 6 of those miles being on Lake Road, which is dreadful on the way back. It's very demoralizing, but um, it was a great hike. We had a beautiful day. It was like 37 degrees, no wind. I would say the toughest part's about getting up to the summit of Blake, and there's no view. It's wooded, but I'm happy it's done, and I just wanted to share some footage, some details, and what it looked like while we were on this hike. So let's begin. All right, March 12th, 2023. Going for High Peak 39, going up and over Colvin to hit Blake. And Alex is struggling with whatever he's doing. So, gonna be a good time. Let's go get it.
I don't care, I'm crawling.
All right, we just summited Colvin, which we've done before, but it's a new winter high peak for us. And we started, I don't know, like 7:30, 8. No, we started the trailhead at 8. And we just summited at noon, so it took us about 4 hours in the snow, which isn't too bad. We're going to take a few minutes to stretch up here and then head on to Blake, which is a new one for all of us, and it'll count in the winter, so we'll never have to come back to it because there's no view, and it's not going to be that fun, but it'll be number 39 for me, 34 for Alex, and 28 for Sleeves. So exciting stuff. No wind, beautiful weather, beautiful views. You see all the, there you go, look at that. So I'm gonna keep getting after it. I also want to add that I haven't been on the summit of this mountain with these guys in almost 5 years. So it's pretty cool being back up here under different circumstances, different weather, different climate, and much more wintry views. So I like doing that too. It's cool to come back to somewhere you haven't been in 5 years. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Heading towards Blake, straight in front of us. So it's a good day. Between Colvin and Blake, you gotta go down these ladders, which aren't very useful when there's snow covering them and you have these clunky snowshoes on, but just 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you'll get down them just fine. And then when you come back up them, same approach. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All right, so we hit the summit of Blake. I checked the Garmin. We hit the true summit because the footprint stopped at like the peak, but the Garmin was showing a little bit further for the true summit, so we went down to it. It's right here. There's really nothing. And then we're gonna get some photos back up where the signs are, which really truly felt like the high point. And then we're gonna head back up and over Colvin and back to the car. So it was a good day. It took about 6 hours to get here. And now we're gonna make our way back. The snow is deep. and we're gonna slide a lot of the way down. Unfortunately, we have to go back up Colvin, but after that, it's smooth. It's smooth butt sliding. So looking forward to it. And just to prove we hit the spot where the sign is, for any of the naysayers, right there to Mount Colvin, and the other way is the ridge to Pinnacle. So we gotta head back towards Colvin, but we hit the summit of Blake, and going back up Colvin's not gonna be fun, but we made it. Number 39 for me. Exciting stuff. Okay. Well, that was a bruiser. Made it back up Colvin. The lighting's really pretty right now. Let me see if I can show you. Ooh, there we go. So we got a few miles back to the lake road, but it's all downhill. So a lot of sliding. That'll be good. And then we'll be heading home. So it's all good stuff. Gonna be feeling it this week though. Legs are jacked. All right, we just got back to the car from doing Blake and Colvin, and Blake was a bruiser, and then coming back up Colvin after hitting Blake was rough, but they're done. That's number 39 for me, 28 for Sleazer, and 34 for Alex. So making progress. Oh gosh. Yeah, hip flexors are real tight. Shoulders are sore, but that's all part of it. So we did 19.34 miles total. We burned 2,914 calories according to my Apple Watch. And what other stat was there? What did I say? One sec. Calories. I said calories. All right, here we go. 38,977 steps. And 288 flights climbed. So it was a good one. So now we're gonna head home. So yeah, that's Colvin and Blake. You start at the Adirondack Mountain Reserve right outside the Ausable Club. You don't have to have reservations for parking in the winter. That starts, I think it's May 31st or May 1st. You'll have to Google it. But from May to basically end of October, you have to have a parking reservation. And then, yeah, you go down Lake Road, about 2.5-3 miles. There will be a sign that tells you to go towards Colvin. It's on your left. It's big and green. You'll see some good signage. There's a lot of trail markers around the Adirondack Mountain Reserve, which is great. You'll get to the top of Colvin, and that's a little bit of a battle. But then the disheartening part is going down into that deep cold between Colvin and Blake, and then having to go back up Blake. That was a steep climb. So the top of Blake, it doesn't say Blake. There's no Blake sign, unfortunately, like there are in some other wooded summits such as Marshall. But it'll say, to Colvin this way, to Pinnacle the other way, and you're at the summit. That's the summit. And then there's the other trail that goes basically all the way to I think it's Elk Lake, but no one had really been on that trail. It wasn't broken out when we were there, so because we walked around the summit, checked out different spots, different vantage points if there was any view. And then yeah, headed back up over Colvin, and then butt slided our way down the mountain, and took that long walk back to the car down Lake Road, which was probably the most demoralizing part, because it just seems to go forever, and you're wearing snowshoes for 19.5 miles. That'll do it to you. So anyway, if you're looking to do Colvin and Blake, I highly recommend it. Maybe not in the winter, but definitely when it warms up. And if you're looking to get your 46 high peaks done, keep getting after it. Have fun out there. It's beautiful. And just make sure you pack out what you pack in, or no, that's not it. It's carry out what you carry in. Something like that. Just don't litter. And yeah, just enjoy. And until next time, we'll post some videos more regularly.